Hey guys, it's me, it's Mdndt. We're here with another box opening. I'm surprised that this is becoming a more regular part of my channel. I have to fix one thing that is driving me crazy. Give people a chance to show up. Hey! Silly cat. Oh, it's going to be good. I'm so excited. I hope this isn't as bad as the last one. My god, do I hope this isn't as bad as the last one. Got some beautiful packs here. Packaging's kind of cool. I can't remember what card's on the front of it, though. I want to say it's some Ikoria monster, but I don't think I'm right in any capacity. Actually, I'm going to do some actual things here. So that I actually know what I can get out of these packs. I would like to have knowledge this time. Maybe I want a price list too. Price list would be nice. Have some info on what's actually worth anything. I mean, I kind of want a Garth One-Eyed because that's funny, and I want to make Black Lotuses because, haha. I don't know if there's anything like. I would like another Academy manufacturer in Full Art Foil. That would be sweet. I mean, obviously we want fetch lands. Like all the fetch lands. And an Urza Saga. If we could get an Urza Saga, that would be the best. A Full Art Foil Cabal Coffers would be the best. That's something I've been looking for a very long time. Ooh. Thrasta Tempest Roar would be sweet. A Grist. I'm actually going to do one more thing. I actually have to blow my nose real quick. I'm still recovering from my cold. I turned it back on. Stupid mic. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. Everything's good. I'm back. We're good. I am pro streamer. I swear. I've done this before. Like once. Maybe. Twice? 2 times. Oh, I'm excited. Very excited to do pack openings. Look at these nice shiny. We're waiting on one more person, I think, actually. Who usually likes to show up for these. Damn it, Twitch update. Yeah, you know who. Just message him real quick. So, my luck is going to be abysmal. This is just going to all suck. I'm going to pull garbage, and it's going to be fun. But it's nice I got an extra day off this week, so we'll do this. Then maybe if this doesn't last too long, I'm kind of... I mean, you got that title. Okay, that last box was so bad. No. Got some, got some other stuff. Oh, crap. I have to do one more thing. I will be right back. Can't get it. There we go, I'm prepped. Okay. And we might have some animals joining us this time, just because I don't want to leave the door open since I'm the only one home for quite a while. So that'll be happening. Got like 11 hours of sleep last night. I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know if my cold's fully over, but I'm feeling better. I was a bag of crap yesterday at work. But I think it's just about time to start this. We could pull some really good things. There's a couple $100 cards in here. I don't quite know the price list. I'm gonna get a price list up too, just so that I have I guess we can go through MTG Goldfish. They're pretty okay. They're etched foils, I think is what they're called in this set. And there are some full arts. So, like, the Cabal Coffers looks really good. Why are you not letting me paste? I mean, honestly, this is my chase card here. This is what I want. That's the card I'm looking for the most. And if we can get like a Regavan, that would also be pretty sweet because he's like $100 in foil. There's some cards in here that are worth some good money. And I'm excited for. The Cabal Coffers is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now I think we got most of the people here who usually come join us. I'm gonna start this now. First pack. Yeah, but that's in the Discord. That's not in the stream. I specifically wanted it in the stream. That bot doesn't work here, and I could probably go find a bot that would actually work here. Ooh, of course we're starting off with these foil tokens. Ooh. Got a nice beast here. Love that. That's a great beast token. 4/4 beast too. Which makes it less useful, but like... Good old foily treasure boys. Have much use for them. Wait, is there a Black Lotus token for this set? I need to check. Is there a Black Lotus token? I don't think there is. Wait. Wait. No. I think there's a Black Lotus token. No, there can't be. There's no way they would print a Black Lotus token. That would defeat the purpose, and that would basically just, like, be printing Black Lotus tokens. Yeah, okay. No Black Lotus token. Okay, that's good. That would be hilariously bad. But first up, so this set's different than the other ones. This is a specialty set for different formats. This one is for Modern, if you don't know much Magic. Modern is another set specific, or very popular. Less popular than Commander, but, you know. No, so it's a bit of a higher powered set, so we got a lot more money in it. So first off, we got Echoing Returns. For 1 black, return target creature card and all other cards with the same name as that card from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad in a, and actually a pretty freaking sweet foil. That'd be really good in a Shadowborn Apostles deck. I'm actually surprised you're here, Slender. It's a little early for you. Next up, we got Ethereum Spinner. For 2 and a blue, an artifact creature human wizard. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. It's a 2/1. He's not bad. Not bad at all. Well, yeah, I know it's the same time for both of us. And I get you work. But I guess you don't need to pay attention to your work, so, like, your work isn't like my work, where it's like, if you're not focused, you're not working. Got next up here a Lightning Spear, which is a 1 and a red artifact equipment. Equipment creature gets +1/+0 and has trample. For 2 and a red, sacrifice it and it deals 3 to any target with 1 equipped. Got lightning on a equipment. That's actually not bad. I might use that. I have I'm thinking of redoing a couple of decks behind me. The 2 on the end, and those 2. Because I want to do an enchantment deck, and I also want to do a equipment deck, but they're both enchantment and equipment, so like, you know. Hey, crack open. That's funny. Cracking an open packs and getting the crack open. For 2 and a green, destroy a target artifact or enchantment, create a treasure. Ooh. Hello, Corvold. That'll be nice. I like that it focus. These are really shiny. God, I love opening these packs. Grateful Restoration. For 3, a white and a black, at sorcery, choose 1 return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. Return up to 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard. That's pretty good. Not too damn shiny. Perfectly shiny. I just saw that dog fluff fly from the sky. What? That's gorgeous. That is some good art. I love that. What, you don't like being blinded at work by the cards that I'm showing through your phone? Looks so good. That's some good art. That looks like the art on the box. The packs. Words are hard. And I'm not quite awake yet. Got me on headphones. I see. Flay Essence. For 1 and 2 black at sorcery speed, exile target creature or planeswalker. You gain life equal to the number of counters on it. Okay. That's really good for, what is her name? Widowbloom? That'd be pretty sweet in her. Witherbloom. That's what she's called. Love it. That's sweet art, too. These are, like, already super useful cards. What? Okay. I didn't realize these had... Well, that's pretty good. Okay. So, this is what I mean, Slender. Oh, we're going to get to the League stuff, Slender. There's probably going to be 2 streams today, I'm not going to lie. The new stuff looks really good. This is an etched foil island. This is how it's supposed to look. It doesn't just look bad because of rendering. And that's kind of sweet. The new League stuff looks really good, and we're going to go over that when we play League, because I'm probably going to stream a lot this weekend because of all the stuff that's coming out and this box. Because I need to play Bloodborne, because I've been obsessing with Bloodborne since the end of Dark Souls 3. And we need to play League because of the new Eternals, and I might play some Ranked, maybe? And we've already got one of the exact things I've been looking for exclusively in this box. First fetch land. I don't own one. This is going in Super Friends, unless we pull a foil. Hell yeah, full art foil, Arid Mesa. It should have gone live today. That is a great pull already. First pack. Good old fetched lands. No, it looks okay. It looks much better on my side than it does your side. I liked the edge foiled island, but to each their own. So then we got the other stuff with a lens flare for 4 and a... Hey, that's... I didn't want to see that yet. With affinity at instant speed for 4 and a white. With affinity for artifacts, lens flare deals 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. So this is the other kind of... It looks old school. It looks like a... I don't know if I like this style yet. It looks like a pre-done Magic card. Like this was their playtesting card. It's kind of cool, but, like, I don't necessarily know if I enjoy it. Then we got a Sithis Harvest's Hand. For a green and a white for a legendary enchantment creature nymph. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 1 life and draw a card. I was going to buy one of these. But it is also in the etched foil, or in the etched printing. That's better. And I was going to buy one of these, so I don't have to do that now. Because that's going to go into this if I don't take it apart. Because damn is it a good card. We also have old border cards in this. Straight up, Sam, straight up. But they still look pretty cool. Some of them do. Some of them don't look great. But they also wanted to print the old border. So I got a foil... Galvanic Relay for 2 and a red. Exile top card of your library. During your next turn, you may play that card with Storm. That would go really good in a Prosper. So many arts in this pack. Then we got a foil Floodhound here for a 1 blue creature elemental dog with 3 and investigate for a 1/2. He's a good boy. Too bad he's not a good boy. I mean, investigation's pretty good. Oh, that's hard to look at. Aerobia? Aeromabia? I don't know how to pronounce that. For 3 and a blue, we have an elemental beast with flying. Discard a card, switch its power and toughness until end of turn. So, like, I mean, that's hard to look at. That thing does not come up well. Worst pack opening for stream because they don't look nice on stream. Next up, we have Inevitable Betrayal. For 3, or it has Suspend 3 for 1 and 2 blue. Search target opponent's library for a creature card. Put that card on the battlefield under your control. Then that player shuffles. That's pretty funny. I actually like that a lot. Titania will love this card, and she will inevitably be stealing that, just as it is inevitable that there is betrayal here. So, the last card we have in this pack is an Imperial Recruiter, which, for a red and 2, we have a Human Advisor. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a creature card with power 2 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. It is a 1/1. And also a full art foil. So already, this has been a sweet pack. That is a gorgeous full art foil. I also had to pillage like a quarter of my collection to get like enough perfect fits for this, because I know we're going to need them if we keep pulling like this. So let's look this up here to see. That's not how this works. Card number. What are you under? 314? Nope, that's not right. I don't know how this works. I know Imperial Recruiter was worth a good chunk of money at one point. Imperial Recruiter. Are you actually not worth anything now? It's not worth that. I will have to, apparently this price list I have is not good. TCG player, you want to help me? Okay. He's actually not worth that much, surprisingly. Huh. I mean, he is borderless and foil. Let's just Google it. Pure Recruiter, borderless. He's only like a $10 card. That is not foil, though. Well, that is also American, so it's like a $15 card, so like maybe 20. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Not a bad first pack. Fetch land and an Imperial Recruiter in full art foil. I'll take it. I'll take it. Next pack here. Because I cannot prevent myself from pulling these open with my teeth. Got a nice insect token. Sadly, again, Jesus, the rollers did a real number on that one. Like already the bottom's scraped. And a nice clue token. I like the clue token. And the clue token side's a much nicer. Probably going to use that clue token. Bottle Golems for 4. We got an artifact construct. Wait, artifact creature golem. Trample when it dies, you gain life equal to its power. It is a 3/3. They're kind of cute, but they're not that useful. Kind of meh. But they're kind of cute. Faithless Salvaging for 1 and a red. Discard a card, then draw a card. And rebound. If you cast a spell from your hand, exile it as it resolves. At the beginning of your next end step, you may cast a card or this card from exile without paying its mana cost. I mean, Faithless Looting, but not Faithless Looting? 2-turn Faithless Looting without the buyback. So, strictly worse Faithless Looting. Which, whatever. Storm God's Oracle. For 1, a blue and a red. For an enchantment, creature, human shaman. Pay 1, it gets +1/-1 until end of turn. When it dies, it deals 3 damage to any target. That's kind of neat. Not great, but it's kind of neat. I like that it has a lightning bolt on death. And you can buff it a couple of times. It feels very flavorful. Not necessarily good. Landscaper Coloss. For 5 and a white, you get a Goat Beast. When it enters the battlefield, put a target card from an opponent's library on the bottom of their library. It has basic land cycling. When you discard it, you can go find a land for 1 and a white. It is a 4/6. I mean, I feel like this would be pretty good in like a draft format. I like the back. I like the art. Very pretty. And that foiling is great. But not necessarily commander good. Do I not have a white pile yet? I don't have a white pile yet. I have things I need for other decks pile, but I don't have a pile for white cards. Junkwinder for 5 and 2 blue with a creature serpent with affinity for tokens. Costs 1 less for each token I control. Whenever a token enters the battlefield under control, tap target non-land permanent opponent controls. It doesn't untap during its next unstep. It is a 5/6. I like it. I like it a lot. I know exactly where I'd put it, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name of it, and I put all my cards in their proper positions. So it's in a binder behind me. It was from Coldheim. It's all one. I can't remember what it is. Ooh, a foil greed. For 3 and a black, pay a black, and pay 2 life, and draw a card for an enchantment. I needed a foil greed. I'm running greed in at least one of the decks behind me, and I don't have a foil. Because I used the one from my commander decks. So that's good. That will be going into, I think, my treasure deck, actually, funny enough. Got an etched foil forest here. That looks good. I like it. They look much better in person. A Progenitor Ooze. For 2 and 3 green, it has Storm? It isn't legendary if it's a token. When it enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counters for each other ooze you control. So basically you get tokens of it for every time you cast a spell this turn. That's pretty cool. Ooze Storm. I like that a lot. And they enter pretty big. I like that a lot. That's really good. Need more piles. So many more piles. Next we have a Kitchen Imp for 2 and a black. It has Flying Haste and Madness. It is a 2/2. So basically you discard it and you can play it for 1 black, which is pretty decent. And it's in this etched foil. Or the etched, So, Sylveum of the Sea and Sky. For 1 and 2 blue, we have a legendary merfolk god. It has indestructible as long as you control at least 2 other merfolk. When it attacks, draw a card. Other merfolk you control have ward 1. It is a 3/4. That's pretty cool. That is gorgeous. That is a nice pull. We got a couple mythics already. I'm surprised. That's a Merlin. No Bork. No Borking. No, I said no Borking. You're a good boy. No Bork. We have a Fairy Seer for 1 and a blue. For a Fairy Wizard, when it enters the battlefield, scry 2. Not bad with the etch foil. It's 1/1. Or the old border foil. So many types of art. So many types of card. Which, I mean, that's not a bad card. Flicker it a few times, scry a bunch. Rakdos Headliner for a black and a red. You have a creature devil with haste and has echo. I can't remember what echo does. I think you have to pay the cost twice. And it just discard a card, and it is a 3/3 for 2, which, I mean, and discard a card. Oh, there's 2 cards here. No, he can't Bork. Then we got a Defile here for 1 of black. Target creature gets -1/-1 for each swamp you control. Pretty good for mono black. Add especially at 1 black and at instant speed. The only shortcut in a bog is to the bottom. Okay, I love it. Love the flavor text. I'm going to have to put that somewhere. I have an idea for a deck that I have to build. Well, can't play this at all. Got a Braids Cabal minion for 2 and 2 black. Legendary human minion. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices an artifact, creature, or land. It is a 2/2. Home is where you can find a decent graveyard and strangers can disappear without awkward questions. Ooh, brutal. Yeah, you know, disappearing, it's fine. Too bad it's banned in Commander. And Etched Foil. But banned. But definitely needs to go into a binder. And we have a Rishadan Dockhand. For 1 blue, we have a Merfolk, 1/2 Island Walk. Pay 1, tap a target island in a full art foil. Which, I mean, it's okay. Island Walk's nice, though. The unblockable. Put it, mutate onto it or something. It's not bad. Not great. That's pack number 2 down. Less, it wasn't as good, but it's got some stuff that I needed. So that's cool. The Sea and Sky God's pretty good. Pretty good, not gonna lie. Ooh. Hello, dog boy. Got a little crab token here, who is an 03. Little crabby boy. Shiny ass crabby boy. And on the backside, got a nice squirrel token. I think squirrel tokens are actually fairly valuable, because there weren't very many printed up until a certain point. This set dropped the price of them. I mean, the real question is, who let the dogs in Slender? Hey. Yes, you're good. This is why I don't let him in, because he's distracting, because he's cute. Got a hard evidence, which makes the crab token. And he's 1 blue sorcery, and you also get to investigate. So 1, you get a token, you get to investigate, like... And I like the art a lot. The investigator felt a pinch on his ankle. When he looked down, something glittered in the sand. The crab led him to the clue. Okay, that's funny. I almost want to just play these on principle. Fodder Tosser. For 3 colorless, you get an artifact. You discard a card. Fodder Tosser deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. In event of siege, load conspicuously with hot oil cannonballs, caltrops, rubber, old swords, mass haul leftovers, chamber pots, broken chairs, salt, cushions, furt, dot, dot, dot. Hello. How you doing, KFR? Welcome to the Modern Horizons 2 unboxing. I like it. A trebuchet for throwing shit at people. What does it matter what you throw in the trebuchet? Just throw it. It's good. It'll hit. That's all that matters. Wide and far. I mean, I do like the concept of throwing swords into a trebuchet and launching them at your enemies. A regular trebuchet? I'm doing fantastic. I'm having a good day. No, Goblin Bombardment is way better. We've done okay so far. Got a full art foil Imperial Recruiter, an Arid Mesa, and we pulled this nice full art God of the Sea. Too bad it's not foil, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. And that's gorgeous. But we're only 2 packs in, so you came in at a great time. Goblin Bombardment is much better, though. But you have to sack Goblins specifically. I can't remember. I think? Do you have to sacrifice it for Goblin Bombardment? I can't remember. There's one... But those are our highlights so far. The Imperial Recruiter looks gorgeous. I can't remember Goblin Bombardment off the top of my head. I just know it's better. And I don't think it requires a cost other than to sack a creature. We have Goldmire Bridge, which enters the battlefield tapped and is an artifact land with indestructible that gives you black or white. I really like these lands. The indestructible artifact lands, so that you can't just blow them up. Pretty sweet. Do I have a pile for you yet? Not really. I mean, I guess you go with the foil etched lands for all intents and purposes, because you go into the foil land section of my binders. I have so many binders. Orchard Strider for 4 and 2 green. You got a creature tree folk. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 food tokens with basic land cycling, and it is a 6/4. That's actually not entirely unreasonable. I might play that in a food deck, and I've been meaning to build a food deck. I like Guillaume Master Chef, and it kind of feels a little too on the nose to actually build one. You know, work in a kitchen, build a Guillaume deck. It makes sense, you know? And just so you guys know, I'm looking at this from an entirely Commander standpoint. I know nothing about any of the other formats in any capacity. I like Commander, and that's about it. Ooh, this is... Okay, so they printed a new Eternal Witness-S card called Timeless Witness for 2 and a green. Human Shaman, when Timeless Witness enters the battlefield, return target card from your graveyard to your hand with Eternalize, so you can bring it back as a 4/4 zombie. First 5 and 2 green. It is a 2/1. It's not necessarily better than Eternal Witness, but you can bring it back at its own accord, which is kind of nice. Gives you something to do later game when you got all that mana open. So, like, that's a pretty good card, and that will go into a binder, definitely. Next up, we got an Angelic Curator for 2 and a... Or, sorry, 1 and a white. With an Angel Spirit. With flying protection from artifacts. And it's a 1/1. It's, like, beautiful art. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that so much. Oh, come on. Right? That's gorgeous. That's a beautiful art. Had to get that nice and close and focused for you guys. But, like, too bad it's not a great card. But it is a... It's flying 2/1. Or a 1/1 flying for 2. It's not bad, and pro artifact. We got a lot of real nice foils so far. It's all just really nice foils. And next up, we got an Etched Mountain, which looks very good. I really like that mountain. Beautiful landscape. See, I don't like a lot of mountains, but this one looks really good. That's a good looking mountain. Ooh, got a new commander. Yusri? Fortune's Flame. For 1, a blue and a red. For a legendary Efreet. Flying, when it attacks, choose a number between 1 and 5. Flip that many coins. For each coin flip you win, draw a card. For each coin flip you lose, deal 2 damage to yourself. If you've won 5 coin flips this way, you may cast spells from your hand this turn without paying their mana cost. It is a 2/3. That's pretty neat. That's a cool card. That would be fun. I mean, I feel like you can just break him way too easy, though. Oh, come on, focus. Stop focusing on me. I need a new camera. I'm gonna have to look into new cameras for something that'll let me do Magic better. I will have to look into that after this stream here. I don't have a pile for you yet. You can go over there for now. Got another Rakdos Handler, but we've been over you, so you get to just be looked at because you're good looking. Then you go back into your pile with your friend. But you're not foil like your friend, so, like, do you even matter? Next up, we got a Fractured Sanity. For 3 blue at sorcery speed, each opponent mills 14 cards. It also has cycling. When it cycles, each opponent mills 4 cards. It is in the etched art. That's pretty good. Got that mill. Too bad it doesn't self-mill. It'd almost be better if it self-milled. And, like, that art, though, is super weird. I don't know what I think of that one. Combine Girasils? For 2 and a blue for an artifact. Creature tokens you control have flying. For, ooh. That might be really good in my, the Zaxara deck sitting back there. For 2, a green and a blue, sacrifice a token, create a 4/4 beast creature token, activate only as a sorcery. Maybe not. I mean, I guess you can do it in response to other things. That's a weird art, too. I like it, though. Why are you having trouble focusing? It's almost better if I keep it back here. It's not bad. It's interesting. Next, we got Terminal Agony. For 2, a red and a black, destroy target creature. It has madness, and it's in the old border foil. Which, I mean, not my favorite, but I don't mind it. We got another Galvanic Relay, which we already looked at. So we're not going to do that too much. The old border again. It's fine. It's fine. Now we got Turok, Dread Canter for a black, or a white, or colorless and a black for a legendary creature, Human Cleric with Kicker. It has Pro White, or Kicker 2, sorry. Pro White, whenever an opponent discards a card, put a 1/1 counter on him. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, target opponent discards 2 cards at random. He's okay. Much better in Modern than he is in Commander, in my opinion. I mean, I guess unless you're trying to pull cards out of people's hands. That's some decent art, though. But he is a mythic foil. So that goes in the sleevey boy. You're not a perfect fit, you lying bastard. You're a penny sleeve. No one wants you. Unless you're triple sleeving. You're okay. And last up, we got a Territorial Cavu for a red and a green. It has Domain. When its power and toughness are equal to the number of basic land types amongst lands you control. Whenever it attacks, choose 1, discard a card. If you do draw a card, exile 1 target card from a graveyard. It's okay, and it's in the old border. I mean, he lets you pull stuff out of people's graveyards, so, like, it's useful, and it gives you a chance to draw and discard. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, not particularly great in where I'd want it. Just because it's... I mean, I guess you could make lands of other types, I guess, if you wanted to. That was not a great pack, but... you know, we move on. There's more packs to open. Who's messaging me? Okay, next up we got a Thopter token and a treasure. Ooh, that's a different treasure. I like that treasure. Very Kaladesh. I mean, I guess considering it's on the Thopter, I guess I'm not surprised that it is, Got another Bottle Golems here, which we've been over. As well as another Faithless Salvaging. Okay, do we just have a duplicate pack here? Like, come on. Another Storm God's Oracle, which we are, again. No, like, actually, okay, this is getting creepy. Got a Landscaper. Already pulled one of those, too. Ooh, we got Scuttletide. For 1 and a blue, for an enchantment, you pay 1, discard a card, create an 0/3 clab. You know, classic clabs? Catch them in the sea. With Delirium, crabs you control get +1/+1 as long as there are 4 more card types amongst them in your graveyard. We're going to need more butter. Ghoul Color Gissa. That's really funny. It's a good foil, too. I like the crab tokens. Ooh, this would be good in a Brutaclad deck. Make tokens and then turn them into other tokens. Next up, we have a Captain Ripley Vance for 2 and a red, legendary creature human pirate. Whenever you cast your 3rd spell each turn, put a 1/1 counter on Captain. Then it deals damage equal to its power to any target. That's actually not bad. Play a bunch of spells, deal some damage to people. It's a 2/3 with some sweet art. Love it. Love the art so much. Got an Etched Swamp. That's very basic. He says to the basic land card. I like it. I like the fog effect that you can only kind of see if you turn it into the right foiling. That's really cool. Fog effect. I like it. Oh, right. I forgot they printed a, right? Love that foil effect that you can only get in certain lighting. I forgot they printed the other selection for the legendary dragons. Sorry, the Elder Dragons. Have to be specific on that. Next up, we got a Peru, the Volatile for 2 red, 2 white, and 2 black. Legendary creature Elder Dragon. Flying lifelink. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this creature unless you pay a red, a white, and a black. When it dies, deal 7 damage to each non-legendary creature. He's not bad. You play him, you sack him. Yeah. Elder Dragons. So basically, EDH was based on these dragons. They were the reason the format was created. So that's why commander damage is 21. 3 attacks from these guys, and you die. These were the commanders you had to use at the start of the format. It started off with like Nicol Bolas, Palladium. Uh-oh, they're all escaping my brain right now. I can't remember the names of them. They made printings of them. Arcades was one of them. Yeah, that's why it's called, so that's EDH. It's called EDH or Commander. And Elder Dragon Highlander is the original name for it. But that's neat. That guy actually, not too bad either. Little expensive, but, I mean, a 7/7 dragon flying lifelink that deals 7 damage when it dies. Not bad. Give it haste and just swing it at somebody and let it die. We got another Faithless Scavenging in the etched foil. Or not foil, etched. Which, nah. Next up, we got a Nykthos Paragon for 4 and 2 white. We got a enchantment creature human soldier. Whenever you gain life, you may put that many 1/1 counters on each creature you control. Do this only once a turn. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. Good old life gain. Another Faithless Scavenging, because we totally care about that. Blech. Got like 16 copies of you already. Vile Entomber. For 2 and 2 black, got a zombie warlock with Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a card, put that card in your graveyard, then shuffle for 2/2. Pretty good. Definitely like that in Tome. Gotta put stuff in the graveyards, gotta get it back. It's a pretty good foil, too. Then we got a Blazing Root Walla for 1 and a red, creature lizard. Pay 1 red, it gets 2 and 0 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn, which kind of makes you super bad. And it's got Madness for 0, so if you discard it, you get to put it on the battlefield for free. Which, whatever. Meh. Whoops. Yeah, you're not even worth not dropping. Next up, we got an Etched Foil Force of Vigor for 2 and a green at instant speed. If it's not your turn, you may exile a green card from your hand rather than playing the spell. Destroy up to 2 artifacts or enchantments. That's pretty good. That's a sweet full art foil. Or etched art foil. Too many arts, my brain doesn't know how to handle them. Too many arts. And next up, we have a foil chef's or extended art foil chef's kiss for 1 and 2 red at instant speed. Gain control of target spell that only targets a single permanent or player. Copy it, then reselect the targets at random for the spell and the copy. The new targets can't target you or a spell you control. I mean, that's a nice full art foil. I never understood the chef's kiss. They did a whole chef's thing, and this, like, why didn't it do something food-based? That bugged me. Oh god, I hope I don't pull that card that I don't want to pronounce. My god, do I hope I not pull the card I don't want to pronounce. Oh, the name is so long. The longest name in Magic. It doesn't even have a cost because it's so long. I'm gonna need it in front of me to even remember the name. See, I do want to partner that with Guillaume, because I think it would be fun to do a food-based deck around them. But, like, people have to let you, play them partners, because they're not partners. So you gotta ask every time you play them. Which is meh. But, I mean, I could just switch it for Corvold and be like, okay, well, this is the better alternative. Have fun. Enjoy Corvold, because Corvold, the Faker's King, is not very nice. Got a zombie army token with some attacking already on it. Blech. You can see it's like divided in half. And then another squirrel boy. Next up, we got Late to Dinner. For 3 and a white at sorcery speed, return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Create a food token. I knew you were set in your ways, friend, but even I didn't expect you to keep our engagement under these circumstances. He's dead. He's like, yeah, we're doing dinner tonight. I mean, I guess that's a way to hold on to this world. Yeah, we had plans. Got a Rust Veil Bridge, artifact land, enters the battlefield tapped, indestructible, tap, pay a red, or for a red and white. Love it. Love the indestructible artifact lands. Whee. Ugh, so many messages. Sorry, I have to answer one of these. So much. Why are you buzzing? Okay, sorry about that. Next up, we got an Urban Daggertooth for 2 and 2 green. We got a Dinosaur with Vigilance with Enrage. Whenever Urban Daggertooth is dealt damage, proliferate. That's pretty good. Proliferate is adding any counter to any number of permanents. And it's a 4/3. That's a good dinosaur. I like you. I have to bring back Dinosaur Tribal. I miss Gishath. I have a foil Gishath, and I'd rather play Zakama. Zakama. Got a Mirror's Scrappling. For 1, you get an artifact creature mirror, sacrifice it, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. They're useful creatures, but quite replaceable. I find it best not to get too attached. That's funny. It is a 1/1. Look at the little guy bringing swords to people. He knows his job. Trying not to get sacrificed. Extruder. For 4, we have an artifact creature Juggernaut with Echo 4, which again is you pay or you sack it. Sacrifice an artifact, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. 4/3. It's not bad. It's kind of meh. Art's sweet. I'm expecting a lot of vehicle cards to come out of the next Commander set, the Avernus one that they're supposed to be doing, whenever that's supposed to come out. So that'll be interesting. Got a Goblin Trap Runner for 3 and a red. Whenever it attacks, flip 3 coins. For each flip you win, create a 1/1 Goblin creature tokens tapped and attacking. The best Trap Runners know exactly where to step. The others do their best. 4/2. Kind of neat. He comes in with some people. Not quite as good as, I don't know what everybody calls them, but I know them as the Drunk Party Girls. Goblin, or Siege Gang Commander. Because it shows up with its 2 friends. I don't know if anybody else calls them that. That's what my playgroup did. Next up, we got our Etched Foil Island, finally. That is gorgeous. I love the art. I want to go stay there, please. Can I live there? Can I own that? I want to be there. So now that I have the picture of it, do I get to own the thing? That's the way that works, right? Next up, we got an Extended Art Profane Tutor. Suspend for 2 and a black. Search your library for a card. Put that in your hand, then shuffle. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. That'll go somewhere, or I'll sell it. Yeah, that was a pretty good island. Abundant Harvest. For 1 and a green at sorcery speed, choose land or non-land. Reveal cards from the top card of your library, or from the top of your library until you reveal a card of the chosen kind. Put that card in your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in an order. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh. Mishra's Factory. Land card. Tap for a colorless. Pay 1. It becomes a 2/2 assembly worker artifact creature until end of turn. It is still a land. Tap. Target assembly worker creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It's okay. I can't remember why this is worth anything or good. People use it for things I don't quite know. It's not great in Commander, but it's full art. And the Ort. Classic Orts. Love all the Ort. I'm an Ort collector. It is, I don't know. It's nice art. That's about it. Got a Jade Avenger with Bushido, which I don't remember what Bushido does. It is 1 green for a Frog Samurai. 2/2. Look at that Frog Samurai. He's a good boy. I like him. I like Frog Samurai. Too bad he's useless. And nothing more than a better card. Got another foil Defile in the old border foil. Not great, not bad. I mean, you already got one, so like, eh. Got an Etched Foil Bone Shards here. At sorcery speed, an additional cost to casting the sacrifice creature or discard a card, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Not a bad card. Too bad it's just really hard to look at and it doesn't show up. Ooh. When you hit that light correctly, it just kind of sparkles. But it is very hard to look at. Next up, we got a Persist for 1 and a black. Return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a -1/-1 counter on it. That is not bad at all. I will be using that. And it's etched foil. We'll be using that. Might put that in my Ghoul Caller Gissa deck idea that I have. Merlin. And last up, we have a foil, or an old border foil Profane Tutor. As Dakon forged the Black Blade for Grey Drone, oh god, that name. He unwillingly forged himself into her schemes. Neat. So many tutors. So many tutors. I own so many tutors. What, I've got like 5 demonic tutors, a couple diabolic tutor, 2 profane tutors now, and a grim tutor. All the black tutoring. Yeah, I just put whatever card from my... Just play 6 or 7 of them in one turn. Put whatever 7 cards I want into my hand. It's fine. Got a very basic, nice-looking bird. Too bad the rollers did it dirty. Very basic, very nice-looking, though. Except for that line down the middle. And then a nice food token. I like that. Love the scorpion tail sticking out of it. Got a parcel mirror next for 1 and a blue. It does a clue mirror. Pay 2, sacrifice it, and draw a card. Crack it open. Maybe it knows something we can use. It's a 2/1. I like it. I like that it's a clue creature type, so it counts for clue stuff. Revolutionist. For Revolutionist? Same thing. Depending on your perspective inside of the story. For 5 and a red, you get a human wizard. When it enters the battlefield, return target instance or sorcery card from your graveyard to the battlefield. At 3 and a red, you can do this for madness. It is a 3/3. Hey, can you see it over here? This is where it goes, right? You can see that, right? Wall, did you get a good look? Discerning Taste. For 2 and a black, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. You may gain life equal to the greatest power among creature cards put in your graveyard this way. At sorcery, that's pretty good. Everyone loves a dash of crushed pixie, except the pixie. I like the art too. A lot of graveyard stuff here. Gotta shove stuff in your graveyard. Ooh, Razortide Bridge. Another Azorius legendary artifact land. I'm going to have to rearrange so much stuff in my binder for this. Oh, we have the original art Rakdos Headliner. We don't have one of these yet. Not that it matters, because he's not great, but... Get more art. Arcbound Javelier. For 1 white, artifact creature soldier, tap it, remove X 1/1 counters from it, deals X damage to target attacking or blocking creature with modular 1. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it. When it dies, you may move it. It is an 0/1. Gotta have strategies to put stuff on that for it to be useful, but still, it's kind of cool. I like the concept. Hello? We still here? We still alive? We having problems? Okay, that's just my end. That's fine. We're still good. Okay. I just got a notification on my end that something happened, and I know what it was, so we're good. Etched Foil Plains. Give myself a paper cut? No, we're good. Looks good. Very basic. I like it. Unmarked Grave. For 1 and a black, search your library for a non-legendary card. Put that card in your graveyard, then shuffle. I like it. Very nice full art. Too bad it's not foil, but it's still pretty cool. Ravenous Squirrel. For a black or a green. When you get a squirrel, whenever sacrifice an artifact or creature, put a 1/1 counter on it. May pay 1, a black and a green, sacrifice an artifact or creature, you gain 1 life and draw a card. I needed one of these too. It is an etched. That's a creepy art. Too bad it's not foil though. I like it a lot, but it's not foil, and that makes me sad. Sarah's Emissary. For 4 and 3 white, you get an legendary, or not a legendary, an angel. When it enters the battlefield, choose a card type. You and creatures you control have protection from the chosen card type. That's pretty cool. Another mythic. Getting some mythics, so that's good. Nested Shambler for 1 and a black. You get a zombie 1/1. When Nesting Shambler dies, create X tapped 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens where X is its power. Buff this boy. Get a bunch of squirrels. He's neat. Another Abundant Harvest in a foil. Ooh, we have a foil etched... Or a regular foil? Etched foil? I think this is an etched foil greed. Yeah, etched foil greed. Which is fine. I could use more greeds. Can't complain about greeds. I will greed for them. We got a Riptide Laboratory for a 1 and a colorless, or for, sorry, taps for colorless, and for 1 and a blue, tap return target wizard you control to its owner's hand. That's pretty good. That's good. That was a good pull. I know that card was worth some money for a while. And last but not least, we have an Obsidian Charma. For 3 and 2 red, you get a dragon. This spell costs 1 less for each land your opponents control that can produce a colorless. Flying, when it enters the battlefield, destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. It's a 4/4. That's sweet. I like that. I like that a lot. Get you into a nice sleevey boy. I'm gonna have to I gotta figure out a better sorting method for these, because like some of these go into binders, some of these don't, and yeah, I'll figure it out after. I won't make you guys watch me put it away, because that'll take hours. So I'm gonna have to reorganize and redo and reorganize and redo. You know, it only takes a few hours. This is great. It's great. Just a few hours per box. Got a Thopter, which is fine, and we got a basic food token. Yeah, I wouldn't touch that. The cake's sad. You wouldn't let the cake be sad. The cake should be happy. It's delicious, but it's sad, so it's not delicious. Deepwood Denizen for 2 and a green, Elf Warrior 3/2 with Vigilance. You can pay 5 and a green, tap, draw a card. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each 1/1 counter on creatures you control. That's actually not bad. You saw me sneer a little for when I read the cost of it, but as I read it, it got better. It got better. At least it's playable by the end of it. You get a bunch of 1/1 counters and it becomes playable. I'll take it. Ugh, sorry. So Shiny. For 2 and a blue, enchantment aura. When So Shiny enters the battlefield, if you control a token, tap enchanted creature, then it's scry 2. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's unstap. I was like, oh, this will be good. It's not good for me. Put it on other people. Because fuck those guys. I like it though. Little squirrel holding the treasure. Happy boy with his treasure. Oops, I got my green and my blue. I made Simic. Where'd my green pile go? Got a battle plans here. For 3 and a red for an enchantment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn with basic land cycling. It's okay. You can go get a mountain with it or whatever. It's a nice looking card, but not particularly useful. Maybe I just don't play the right deck for it. Maybe that's my problem. Turok's Canter? I don't know how to... For 3 and a black, sorcery, target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a card from it. Then that player discards that card. Then discards a card at random. Some hymns Turok sang to praise the Ebon Praetor would be later to adapted to glorify Turok himself. That's creepy. God, Turok making you rip all the cards out of your hand at random. I do have a hymn to Turok somewhere from the Vault 20. It's nice art, but I'd have to go find it. So many cards, so many binders. Skyblade's Boon. For 2 and a white, enchantment aura. Enchant creature gets +1 and flying. Pay 2 and a white, return it to its owner's hand, activate only if it's on the battlefield or in your graveyard. I mean, I like recurable auras. Flying and +1/+1, that's not bad. Mystic Redaction. For 2 and a blue, at the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. This is an enchantment. Whenever you discard a card, each opponent mills 2. I'm sorry, but this information is classified. None for you. I like the art. They do such a good job with blue foils. Mana leaking into things and just... It's all so good. Too bad I don't like blue all that much. Got another nice foil mountain-y boy. Etched. Which again, sweet. Kind of got a sun rising effect when you put it in the right light. That's cool. Anybody else have the Lion King stuck in their head now? No, just me? Got another Dockhand that we've already seen in foil. You were better in foil. Got another Jade Avenger, good old froggy boy. Just, nah, you can see it, I guess. Nah. We don't care about him. We already saw you. Oh, God. General Ferocious Rockerick? For 1, a red and a white, it has hexproof from monocolor. It is a human soldier. Whenever you cast a multicolor spell, create a 4/4 red and white golem artifact creature token. That's really cool. That guy is awesome. Making golems. I might have to build him. He's pretty cool. Step Through. For 3 and 2 blue. Return 2 target creatures to their owner's hand with wizard cycling for some reason. Doors open both ways. Yeah, let's go. I mean, wizard cycling is such a weird thing. You can just go find a wizard for discarding this. Super weird. Any wizard, just go find a wizard. Freaking wizard cycling. Got a Brainstone here, which I could use. For 1 colorless, you get an artifact, pay 2, sacrifice it, draw 3 cards, and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. Hey, you got Brainstorm and a stone. Way more expensive Brainstone. With the old... Ooh, hey. Now that, on the other hand, got a Talisman of Curiosity for... Oh, I pulled something really good, guys. We gotta go over the Talisman of Curiosity first. It's good. It's just not as good as the next card. The next card's way better. I mean, the Talisman of Curiosity is good, and I will be putting that in a binder because, like, gotta have those talismans. Got a Force of Negation here for 1 and 2 blue. Instant speed. If it's not your turn, you may exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay its mana cost. Counter target non-creature spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile instead. It is etched and foil. That's gotta be worth a pretty penny. That's a decent pull. I know those are worth some money now. And in foil, hell yeah. I will be robbed of that too by Titania. Ooh, that's a good pull. That's a good pull. Last but not least, we have a Priest of Fell Rites. For a white and a black, you may tap... for a creature, human warlock. Pay 3 life, sacrifice it, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this only as a sorcery, and it has Unearth 3. And a white and a black for 2/2. And it's in foil. So that's nice. Still... Not as good as that Force Negation. And we still got a fairly decent amount of packs. We still got 5 packs left, guys. We got more stream. Ugh, my throat's killing me. Probably should be drinking water, but, you know, water doesn't taste like root beer, and you see the problem there. Got another Thopter and a Squirrel, which who cares, because we've already been over both of those. Got another Parcel Mirror. Got another Revolutionist. Got another Discerning Tastes. Got another Razortide Bridge. Which, I mean, beautiful, but again, we already been here, done that. Scurry Oak. For 2, not Scary Oak, Scurry. For 2 and a green, we got a creature, Tree Folk, with Evolve. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if that creature has greater power or toughness than this creature, put a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on this, create a green squirrel token. I like it. Making squirrely boys. That's a good card. That will go somewhere at some point. Vectus Gloves. For 2 colorless equipment. Equipped creature gets +2 and 0 and has artifact Landwalk. Not necessarily that good. And it has equipped 2. I mean, I don't know anybody who runs artifact lands at this point outside of very, very specific decks. Not as good as non-basic Landwalk, or Landwalk of most kinds. Whoops. No, we'll come back. I really like this Etched Foil Swamp. That's a sweet swamp. I like that a lot. That's very culty. Got another Inevitable Betrayal, but this one is just a extended art. I might get to use one of these. Yay! Instead of just having them all robbed from me. So many blue cards. Why is it all just blue? Got another Floodhound. We already did that. He good boy. Got a Rise and Shine here, which is for 1 and a blue. At sorcery speed, target non-artifact creature you control becomes a 0/0 artifact creature. Put 4 1/1 counters on it. 1/1 counters on each artifact that becomes a creature this way. With Overload. Oh. Okay, so I always wanted to build a deck for this specific mechanic. Turning non-creature artifacts into artifact creatures. I think that would be so fun. Use Karn and Tezzeret, and there's a bunch of cards that make artifacts into creatures. And I would love to use them. I don't know what color. I think I would do that in Esper. Maybe 4 color. Maybe do it with Brea. But dog boy. What you doing, buddy? You can only kind of see the tale of happiness. What another blue card. Because apparently we just got a blue box here. Mind Collapse. For 3 and a red, if it's your turn, you may sacrifice a mountain rather than paying its mana cost. Deal 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. That's kind of neat. Not great, but it's kind of neat. I mean, weaponize your lands, right, I guess? Got a Magmatic Sinkhole for 5 and a red with Delve. So you can sacrifice or exile things out of your graveyard to pay for its cost. Deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. And an old border foil. Ugh, dog. This is why you're not allowed in here. You just bring hair everywhere. Got an Undead Augur in Etched Foil for 2 black. Whenever Undead Augur or another zombie you control dies, draw a card and lose 1 life. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. And we got a Sterling Grove. Ooh, that's a good card. For 2 and a green and a white enchantment. Other enchantments you control have Shroud. Sacrifice it, search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it, and put it on top. That is a good card. And it's gorgeous. That will probably be going into my enchantment deck. We got another Sarah's Embassy in etched foil this time. But we've already gone over you. So you just get sleeved and put away. Ooh, zombie token. Don't have one of those yet. And yep, you were attacked. God damn it. Why is it always this side? I guess we didn't see as much of the machining things because we didn't have the double-sided token, so only one side got attacked, and it was the back side. But you got attacked. And that's annoying. The treasure's nice. The treasure's good. We got Loathsome Curator. For 4 and a black, for a Gorgon Wizard, exploit. When it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. Menace, when it exploits, destroy target creature you don't control with mana value 3 or less. She collects only the choicest of deaths. It is a 5/4, which, I mean, not bad, not great, kind of okay. Get to sacrifice a creature. Get that effect. Got another Mind Collapse. Step Through, we've already been over. Still, all gorgeous foils. Gargadon. For a 5 and 2 red, you get a creature beast with trample and is a 7/5 with suspend. 4 for 1 and a red. Which, I mean, not bad, not bad, not great. I mean, he a big boy. If you can cheat him out, that's a 7/5 nice and early. Next up, we got a Legion Vanguard for 1 and a black for a Vampire Soldier, 2/2. May sacrifice another creature. It explores. Reveal top card of my library. Put that card in your hand if it's a land. Otherwise, put a 1/1 counter on it. Then put that card back or into the graveyard. I like Explore. Explore is a very good card. Or mechanic. I gotta use it more. I just forget it exists. Because it's only been on like a handful of cards. Prismatic Ending. For X and a white. Sorcery. Converge, exile target non-land permanent if its mana value less than or equal to the number of colors spent to cast it. Right before his demise, he experienced a shattering revelation. I don't like it. It seems very limited. It could have just been X and white. It didn't need the Converge. If it didn't have Converge, this would be a good card. Well, an okay card. Whoops, I got 2 cards in here. This meh. Next up, we got an Etched Forest. That's a gorgeous Etched Forest. Love it. And we got an Extended Art Marsh Flats. That's 2 fetch lands. Nice. 2 Extended Art fetch lands, too. Not just regular. Underworld Hermit. For 4 and 2 black. When Underworld Hermit enters the battlefield, create a number of 1/1 green squirrel tokens equal to your devotion to black. I like that a lot. That's pretty good. Get them tokeny boys. And we got Grief. For 2 and 2 black. Menace. When Grief enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from your card from it, and they discard it. It has Evoke, exile a black card from your hand. It is a 3/2. I like the Extended Art. Sweet. I wanted one of these, not necessarily in this printing, but I got it. It's foil, so I can't complain. Got an Underworld Cookbook for 1. An artifact, tap, discard a card, create a food token, pay 4, sacrifice it, or tap and sack. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. I needed one of these. I will be perfect fitting it just because it will be going into a deck at some point. Whenever I get around to making food. We got another foil Bone Shards. And we got an etched foil Bone Shredder. For 2 and a black. For a Phyrexian minion with flying and Echo 2. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target non-artifact, non-black creature token. It is a 1/1. It's not bad. It's not bad. Ooh. Got a foil Hall of Generosity. I think. Yeah, your old border foil. For 1, or tap. Add 1 colorless, and for 1 and a white, tap, put target enchantment card from your graveyard on top of your library. This card is good. I am currently running it in the other deck, and I will need it. And I will be switching it for this one, because it is foil. We actually haven't done too bad so far. Got some decent cards here. And we got a Nettle Cyst. For 3, you get an artifact equipment, which is a living weapon, which enters with a germ. A equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. And it's extended art. Hell yeah. That was something I was hoping to pull too. Because living weapons are really good because they come in equipped to something. Which is kind of the downside between equipment and enchantments. I really hate that equipment requires you to pay to put them on things. That is why enchantments are almost strictly better. Hi, Crab. He looks like he's waving his claw to say hello. Say hi to chat, Crab. On the back, we got another clue token. Ooh. We can view a better view of that. Nice clue token. Sweet. Got a Gouge Zealot for 3 and a red with for a Cyclops Berserker with Reach and Delirium. When it attacks, if there are 4 or more card types amongst in your graveyard, it deals 1 damage to each creature defending player controls. He can't fear what he can't see. Fair enough. It is a 4/3. Ooh. We got a Drossforge Bridge. Dasforge. Artifact land. It is for Rakdos. And it is indestructible. I love these lands so much. Like the Snowlands from Coldheim too. I really like them as well. Got another Deepwoods Denizen. Which again, whatever. We've been over you. We don't care about you anymore. You've been there, done that. You had your time in Spotlight. Don't care. Another So Shiny, which again, you're adorable, but don't care, because again, been over that. We got a Millikin. For 2 colorless, artifact, construct, creature. Tap Millicard, add a colorless mana. That's actually pretty good. Another failure, grumbled the toy maker. She slammed the door with such gusto that she failed to notice the eye watching her. That's creepy. Sentient toys. Hello, Chucky. But I mean, you can use that in like a Muldrotha, get some mana, get some mill. It's not bad. It's not bad. Raving Visionary. For 1 and a blue, creature Merfolk Wizard. Pay a blue and tap. Draw a card, discard a card. With Delirium, pay 2 and a blue. Draw a card. Activate only if there are 4 or more card types in your graveyard. Fear not, child. Open your eyes and witness Kara knows truth. Now, are they, like, talking about the Merfolk god or Keranos from, like, Theros? Because it seems like they're associated with Keranos because, you know, all the lightning. And he is, you know, the god. He's thunderbolts and lightning. They're not frightening me. Got another etched foil mountain, but that's not what I was that's not why I was super happy. Because we got a Misty Rainforest in full art. Not foil, but whatever. Don't care. Still got a Misty Rainforest here. That is 3 fetches now. Ooh, got an etched foil late to dinner. I like this in etched foil. It's kind of neat. Kind of hard to look at, but it's kind of neat. Next up, we got a Magus of the Bridge. For 3 black, for a creature, human, wizard. Whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. When a creature is put into an opponent's graveyard from the battlefield, exile Magus of the Bridge. You can get rid of a bunch of your stuff, but not a bunch of their stuff. Which, I mean, he's kind of cool. I might have to use that in something. I don't know where I'm going to use it, but I might have to use it. Got an etched foil Timeless Witness, which is cool. Pretty good. Intent. We'd like to reimagine the Eternal Witness as an initiate on Amonkhet. Oh, that's cool. It tells you why they made the card. That's cool. I like that. Got another one of the guys I'm not going to try to pronounce poorly. In the old art foil. Glimmer Baron, or as I would like to call him, BMO. For 1 and a green, you get a creature oof. Sacrifice a token. It gets +2/+0 until end of turn. It is a 1/2. Look at that. Look at that Teemo. That's a BMO if I ever did see one. Got an Ice Fang Collateral in an etched foil. Well, why gotta be like that? That's kind of cool. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that one out. I've seen a etched or Ice Fang Collateral a few times. For a blue and a green with flash flying, when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. It has Death Touch as long as you control at least 3 other snow permanents. It is a 1/1. It's cool. It's a nice looking card. I like the Collateral. And then, damn it, why is it always? Got a nice old border Archmage's Charm here for 3 and a blue. Choose 1 counter target spell. Target player draws 2 cards. Gain control of target non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less. Another card that will be stolen from me. Because, of course, we're pulling only blue foils. Ugh, like good blue foils, too. Like, we got a Pact of Negation, or a Force of Negation, and a freaking Archmage's Charm. Like, come on. Actually, we're really just doing black and red here, or black and blue here. Which, I mean, I like black mana, and she likes blue mana, so I guess it's kind of fitting. And neither of us played Dimir. Yet. I might build a Dimir deck here soon. I got a Krakeny boy coming. He's gonna make Krakens for me. Always wanted a Kraken deck, but they're expensive and hard to utilize properly. Got a nice bird and squirrel, which I'm not too worried about. World Weary. For 3 and 2 black, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -4/-4, and it has land cycling. Which, I mean, whatever. Kind of going a Cursey deck, I guess, maybe? Kind of whatever. Arcbound Tracker, who's a good boy. For 2 and a red, you get an artifact dog with menace and modular. Whenever you cast a spell other than your first spell each turn, put a 1/1 counter on it. Ooh, that's actually really good. I'm going to use that good boy. I want to build a modular deck too. Always liked the mechanic. We got a Knighted Mirror for 2 and a white. Artifact creature Mirror Knight. For 2 and 1, you can adapt 1. If this creature has no 1/1 counters on it, tap it and put a 1/1 counter on it. That's terrible. Whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on it, it gains double strike until end of turn. That's not bad, I guess. I mean, it kind of defeats by the fact that you can only do it once. If you could do it multiple times, I'd be on board. I'd totally use that. Captured by Legex. Legex? For 1, a green and a white, enchantment aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. When it enters the battlefield, support 2. Put 2 1/1 counters on up to, or put a 1/1 counter on up to each of 2 target creatures. I mean, it gives you advantage, I guess. That's really what it boils down to. It get caught in the lizard. I mean, you can't really see the lizard. Come on, focus. Focus. Sir, there's a card here. Look at it. Look at it goodly. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to look into a better camera. It's fine. We got a Sed done for 2 and a blue. Return target instant sorcery from your graveyard to your hand for Sed, which is pretty good. And done for 3 and a blue. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap at instant speed. It is one of the double-sided cards. Don't see many of those these days. And sweet and foily. Very pretty. Herd Baloth. Baloth? For 3 and 2 green, you get a beast. Whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on it, you may create a 4/4 beast creature token. Hey, you're like Rampaging Baloths, but not anywhere near as good, because 1/1 counters are way harder to put on things. It is a 4/4. He's cool looking. But, like, not as good as Rampaging Baloths. Rampaging Baloths was better. Play a land, get a 4/4 beast. Ooh, that Plains is so good. That's a good Plains. Ooh, I like that. Oh, when you get it in the right angle, you can see the lightning really well in the background. Ooh. That's sweet. It's hard to get the angle right for the lighting because the ring light. It's a nice etch foil land. We got Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. For a legendary land, each land is a forest in addition to its other types. In a full art. That's cool. Well, that's a good full art. Well, that's a good land to pull. We're getting some work done on lands. Okay, this is funny. Because, okay, for whatever reason, the EDH or like the Magic community is obsessed with one card. It was really good in Standard from what I understand. Big green stompy creature. At cost, it has trample, it is a 6/6, and everybody loved it. Colossal Dreadmaw. They printed another Colossal Dreadmaw, and the community went nuts, because I don't get it, personally. Colossal Dreadmaw is cool and all, but, like, there are better cards, like, what was the mythic? Carnage Tyrant? Which was a 6/7 with trample. I don't even remember what he all did. He had a bunch of effects, and he was way better. But we got Phantasmal Dreadmaw for 2 and 2 blue. For a Dinosaur Illusion. When it becomes the target spell or ability, sacrifice it. Action. Using the art of the original Colossal Dreadmaw as inspiration. Design an illusionary version of Dinosaur. Fair enough, Wizards. Fair enough. And, like, I like the art a lot. It's good looking too. Like, I can't even be mad about this, but like, I don't get it. We have a Shardless Agent for 1 and a green and a blue for an artifact creature rogue with Cascade. So whenever you cast it, it just gets another one. Another creature with cost less. It's good looking art. Not very useful personally, but still. Got a etched foil Mystic Redaction, which we already went over. Not as good as the regular foil, though. Got another foil Late to Dinner, which whatever. Don't care about that, because we've been over that a couple times already. Patchwork Gnomes for 3 colorless artifact creature gnome. Discard a card, regenerate it. Which isn't bad. Ooh. I didn't know this was in the set. I mean, I already have a shitload of them, but we have a Naviriel's Disc for 4 and... For 4. Artifact, it enters the battlefield tapped. Pay 1, tap, destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. I mean, yeah. But, like, I already have so many. I have, like, from the Vault ones. I have, like, regular ones. I have so many Naviriel's Disc. I mean, it is kind of fitting that I pulled one because, like, I did play Disc a lot. I think I was the one who played the most Disc in my playgroup. It was Disc and Divining Top, and I had all of them. And I like Disc a lot, but it enters tapped, and that makes me sad. I want to do things. We have another Sithis Harvest Hand in Etched Foil. Hell yeah, got that in foil now. And that will definitely be going into my enchantment deck. I wanted that in foil, got it in foil, life's good. One last pack. Sorry to say, we're almost done. But I'm probably gonna, like, turn off the stream, do a couple of things, and then boot the stream back up to play some Bloodborne, so that'll be good. I'm gonna give League, like, another day or two to get its shit together and just balance out before I start that, but... Last pack. Come on. Good stuff. Hey, I was talking about you, and you shall appear. Cool, we got another token that I actually need. Too bad it's got the roller side on it, which is annoying. But we got the Germ Token. And that's sweet. That'll go well with things I need that for. Hey, another Phantasmal Dreadmaw in regular foil. The other side was a food token, so don't worry too much about that. Phantasmal Dreadmaw in regular. Blacksmith skills. For 1 white at instant speed, permanent gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. If it's an artifact creature, gains +2. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Just no? How about no? You get to know. No. Rift Sower for 2 and a green. You get an Elf Druid. With tap, add 1 mana of any color. With Suspend for a green for 2 turns. Which isn't bad. And it is a 1/3. It's not bad. Suspend is neat, but like, eh. There are better options that don't require turns. We got Sojourner's Companion for 7 colorless. Artifact creature Salamander. Affinity for artifacts and artifact land cycling. You get that's actually pretty decent. Just go get a random artifact. Oh, it has to be it's artifact land cycling. That's less fun. I mean, still not bad. And it's a 4/4. Before Phyrexian's corruption, many of Mirrodin's creatures were more curious than cruel. Oh, this is from Mirrodin. Not that we're going to get a Mirrodin ever again, because Mirrodin's gone, and it is new Phyrexia now. I like him. I mean, that's more of a Oxalotl than it is a Salamander, but whatever, wizards. Got a Flame Rift. For 1 and a red, it deals 4 damage to each player. That's actually pretty good in Commander. Just zap somebody for 4 or zap 3 people. Oh, that hits you too. Yeah, may as well just hit everybody. Screw it. You might want to step back. Jaya Ballard. Yeah, that'll hit everybody. Archfiend of Sorrows. For 5 and 2 black, when it enters the battlefield, creatures your opponent's control get -2/-2 until end of turn. It has Unearth, which it comes back, gains haste, and then you sack it again. Oh, if it leaves the battlefield, you exile it. 4/5 and only as a sorcery. I mean, he's cool looking. Not great, but he's cool. Got a nice Etched Plains again, but we've already been over this. Ah, damn. We got a damn. For 2 black, at sorcery speed, destroy target creature. A creature destroyed this way can't be regenerated with Overload. For 2 and 2 black, or 2 and 2 white, sorry. So it is a Orzhov Damnation, basically. Which, I mean, I don't understand why this isn't worth more money. I'll show you guys again, because I was too quick about it, because I wanted to make my bad pun. I like the Dark Souls-y looking art, too. Like, I don't understand why this isn't more expensive, because Damnation is like... I mean, I guess it's 2 colors, and that makes it less playable, but at the same time, like... It's really good. It might go into Super Friends at a certain point if I pull a full art foil or buy a full art foil for it. Because, like, for 4, destroy everything, or for 2, destroy a creature. It's versatile and useful. It's good. It's a good card. Got another Timeless Witness going on. Which, whatever. Been there, done that. Dress Down. For 1 and a blue, flash, dress down, enters the battlefield, draw a card. Creatures lose all abilities. At the beginning of the end step, sacrifice, dress down. Anti-combo card! That's pretty good. Just say no. But the art is horrendous, and I wish I had a not terrible looking card. It looks like a 4-year-old did it. Actually, you know what? It looks like a med school student did it in, like, the 1500s. This is what I think the inside of an arm looks like. Very old medical text drawing. Sorry, not medical text, like a medical journal. Somebody who's going into the medical field. Next up, we got a Monoscallion for 2 colorless. Oh, that's a weird art. Got a creature construct. It enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. Remove a 1/1 counter. It deals 1 damage to any target. An unfinished body with unfinished business. Like an angry pogo stick. Very angry pogo stick. Vengefully angry pogo stick. Got another Jade Avenger, which whatever. And we have a Chatterstorm. For 1 and a green, create a green squirrel token. 1/1 with Storm. Friends, foragers, furry fighters. Tonight, we're after more than just acorns. That's cool. And you just summon a buttload of squirrels. So many squirrels. This is actually a pretty decent card. Summon a bunch of things, then summon a squirrel, then summon a bunch of squirrels. I like it. I like it a lot. Make a bunch of squirrels. Or like the squirrel sub-theme. We got a Patriarch's Bidding. For 3 and 2 black. Each player chooses a creature type. Each player returns all creature cards of a type chosen this way to the graveyard of the battlefield. Very good. Very good. I've never got to use it, but... How are you already banning? Very good in a tribal deck. Get your dragons, zombies, whatever you want out of your graveyard, all back to the battlefield. And just hopefully the rest of your opponents can't use it better than you. I mean, that's really the thing I don't like about a lot of the cards. I don't want to help my opponents. Those guys need to die. They're not friends, they're enemies. And they need to die faster. And we have an Ave Progenitor Ooze in Etched Foil, and somehow it got attacked pretty bad already. Got a bend in it, actually. For 2, yeah, we already went over you. You're an Ooze Storm, and you're kind of cool because of that. But, I mean, that does it for the box. This was a much better box than last time. We got some okay stuff. Got some stuff I'm going to actually use, too. Unlike that last one. That last box was so abysmal and made me so sad. I mean, we kind of peaked at the beginning and, like, I mean, the Archmage's Charm and, like, there's a couple of good cards in here. Patriarch's Bidding's kind of cool. The Dam I wanted. The Dam I'm going to use. Ooh, I think I can switch the Dam for, like, Damnation in the deck and then put Damnation in something else. Ooh, that's really good for me. Because, like, the Force of Negation and the Archmage's Charm I'm not going to get to use because Titanium will take them. Oops. Let's just hold things good. We'll go over some of the highlights real quick again. Before we end this part of the stream. Too bad we didn't pull, like, what was his name? I can't remember his name at the moment. There's a bunch of expensive cards we didn't pull, sadly, but... I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll do another box of this one of these days. I do think I'm going to keep box openings as part of my content. I thoroughly am enjoying them. And I hope you guys are too. So I think we'll try to do at least a box opening every few months. Assuming I can afford to do that. Of course. I think those are most of what we got here. Oh, we got to go through these ones too. And I mean, we got this. Which, I mean, not foil, so sad. But still pretty great. Misty Rainforest. Glad I pulled one of those. Got you. We actually pulled a fair amount of rares, too, surprisingly. Don't need you in here. Not a great foil on this one. I almost wish I had pulled a regular foil for that. Another Marsh Flats. I say another because I own one. Not because I pulled two. The greeds aren't that good, but they're important for me. So, like, yeah, we didn't pull too bad. We didn't pull great, but, like, I can't complain. I can't complain at all. Well, guys, that'll do it for this stream for right now. I am going to go deal with a lot of this, and then I'm going to come back with some Bloodborne today, I think. I want to play Bloodborne. I've been wanting to play Bloodborne. Honestly, okay, I love the fact that I got a PS5, and, like, I lost my shit at the fact that I got one. Kind of threw off my game plan for Dark Souls and stuff super hard, and I've been craving Bloodborne for months. I've wanted to play Bloodborne so badly, but I had to get through Demon Souls first. But now that we're done Demon Souls, which I realized like halfway through that I'm pronouncing wrong and have been pronouncing wrong since the start, but whatever. You know, it's fine. It's fine. But thanks guys for watching, and if you're new to the channel, like the content, and want to see more box openings, we'll be doing those as often as I can. Oh, he freaks out every time I end my stream. He knows what it means. He gets let out after I finish streaming. But thanks, guys, for watching. If you're new to the channel, like the content, don't forget to hit that follow button. Have a good one. Sorry about that. Rip ears. Bye.